What's going on, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Welcome to Texas Podcast. Thank you for all the new subscribers, all the day ones, all the likes, all the comments. I want to shout out to Talking Ish, the Tonka Boy. Salute. Thank you so much. Uh Thank you, man. You couldn't explained it any better. And I appreciate that. So I salute. On this video, we're gonna be talking about hips. He should be jumping on here in a little bit. Uh and see and we're gonna go from there, see what's going on with hips, what he's been up to, what he's going through, uh and just basically, this is the side effects of prison trauma. you know he's 54 years old, still going to jail. It's sad, you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure if he would have never gone into those prison walls at a young age, I mean, he'd probably be a different person. Trauma, it affects people, you know differently in a lot of ways. I mean, especially, I'm putting it like to you like this: when you witness stuff at a young age, that stuff stays ingrained in your mind. As much as you want to forget about it, you can still see as you can say, the stain on the concrete and stuff like that. So when you see that at a very young age, you know, I mean, at a young age, it's either you're scared of it, or you welcome it, or you pay it no mind. And when you're young, you really can't process what you just seen or heard, or so it just goes into the back of your mind. But even through it's in the back of your mind, it still plays a role on how you solve problems. You know, are you becoming a violent person? Do you become a submissive person? All these traumas play a role in your life. So Hips ain't no different. Y'all heard what he said happened to him at home, man. That was his first prison stint, I think in '93. I mean, I don't know, because nobody has came out and said Hips was other than the boy and the victim. That's it. Now, if he indulged in that, hey, I don't care if he indulged, man. That's like me watching his sexual preference. I could care less about that, man. I know you ain't drinking after me or smoking after me or any kind of thing like that. But hey, to each his own. I'm not gonna look at him any kind of funny. Look at that dude from Omar on that wire. Hey, all these dudes got different perspective of, just because they like the dark chocolate side. I mean, I can't say, man. I can't. I mean, it is what it is. It's 2025. You know, if that's what likes to get his rocks off, hey, it's none of my business. You know what I mean? I'm never worried about what gets another man's rocks off. Then that's what this basically is. If he likes getting his rocks off with another man, hey, so be it. None of my concern. But I mean, I'm not gonna look at him any no different. I'm gonna look at him as who he is as a person. You know, if I consider this guy to be my friend, is he gonna pick up the phone when I need him? Come give me a hand. It's not about. So I could care less if Hips was indulging. Now, if somebody comes out and says, "Hey, Hips forced me to do this. Hips forced me to do that," well, then we go from there. But as far as Hips has just portrayed himself as being a victim. That's it. He ain't never said nothing else. And Mark, hey, it is what it is, man. I'm not I'm not stopping. I'm still your content. As much as you don't want to admit it, your content. I mean, your content for me. Why? Because I guess I became your biggest arch enemy, right? But this is all for entertainment, right? Because I seen that live last night. Well, somebody sent me that live, or a partial of it, where you seen that fear in your voice and in your eyes when that dude called you out. You can see it in your voice. Your facial expressions change. Your eyes change. So that tells me you ain't really about that. Mm-mm. You caught that, what we call down here in Texas, you caught that Jack Mac over a dude that was over, I don't know how many miles he was over the internet, and you still caught that Jack Mac. But then you want to wolf and holler and puff your chest, and what you need to go do is sit your ass down somewhere, trying to scare folks and shit. I just seen the real you. You exposed yourself yesterday. Oh man. Wait for old Hips to get on here. I feel sorry for Hips. He's like, man, I went to jail over the weekend. I relapsed. I'm like, it's cool, bro. It is what it is. I can understand why a dude at 54 years old is still relapsing. I mean, I don't blame him. I mean, I can't say that I understand his pain, or I can understand what he's going through, because I can't. Only other people like himself that have been through that drama know how to handle that. Some do other drastics. You know, some are not even here no more because they couldn't handle the trauma. Some indulge in substances that they're not supposed to. But that's all the cause of the trauma. Yeah, you can say, oh, hips is smoke. Yeah, yeah, whatever. But wouldn't you go ask how many people that are out there under that bridge? Why are they under that bridge? Some kind of trauma happened in their life that they just said, heck it. I'd rather go down here into this bridge, indulge in whatever substances I can get my hands on. And it is what it is. It's sad, man. It's sad. It's a sad situation. Nobody told Mark to get on this internet. I would have never got on the internet. I don't be feeling happy. Most of the day, I don't be feeling good. I'd rather be asleep all day. But then once it became personal and people attacking me, I had to keep myself at the front line, 10 toes down. Nobody behind me backing my play. I didn't have nobody backing my play. So that tells you what kind of character I am, my mentality, my persistence. I'm a little guy. I'm a little guy. I ain't gonna come at you physically. You're gonna laugh at me. So that tells you my mentality, that I'm gonna go head forward, regardless. I'm just built that way. Nobody backing my plate. Nobody. Nobody. One deep. But I thank everybody, to all the subscribers. You know, I'm not letting off. The pressure is still going to continue. I don't care about the views. It's called awareness. It's called bringing awareness. This ain't a job for me. This is therapeutic. This is giving me something to do. Like I said it before, these doctors want me to be taking this psych medication, but I choose not to. Why? Because at the end, it's just gonna make me more crazier than what I already am. So why take that psych medication? I take it every now and then, but it's just a zombie. I mean, who wants to be a zombie? I don't want to be a zombie. You know, I'm waiting for old Hips to get on here. He's out. He said he's going to tell us his story of what's going on these past couple of days, this week. Uh, what are his future plans? What does he want to accomplish? I don't know. Hopefully, I mean, at this point, Mark, he done admitted. But if you continue to listen, which he's going to continue to talk, and I'm going to be there to break him down, give my opinion, give my thoughts. Hey, this is all entertainment. It's content. I wish Mark no harm. I wish him the best. But at the same time, we're in this great country, America, freedom of speech, and you have your right to disagree. Ain't this country lovely? So, Mark, you continue being on YouTube. You're gonna continue being content. So I'm not stopping. I might mix it up. This is therapeutical for me. This is just me here to do something. And I'm not doing nothing bad. All I'm doing is bring awareness, you know, bringing stories of abuse, trauma. I'm still working on that Roderick slash AK Coco. Look at that dude. That dude went through some stuff. 100,000. He says about 100 times that he got assaulted in prison. I think in the span of maybe 3-4 years, maybe less. I can't really remember. But he said just imagine 100 dudes and not knowing if any of them dudes are infected. It's like, I know as a man, you look at that and you be like, nah, man, that's I ain't touching that girl. But then dudes unwillingly, not knowing, man, I can't just imagine. And it ain't no small incident when it comes to taking other people's cheeks. It's not. I don't know how they we got Hips here. We got Hips. What's going on, Charles?
I ain't doing nothing, sitting at the house, man. Fixing to go to work.
Man, it's a good thing, man. You need to get back on that, man.
Yeah, I do.
You
I
need
fell
to get
off.
Yeah, man. But it's good. It's all good, man. I mean, that shit happens though, man.
I'm okay though.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I
Something,
mean,
it's something different this time than it's ever been. You know what got me this time, bro?
what
Because
got
it
you this
might make
time?
me do that again. It's embarrassing.
What happened?
I just fell off, man. I got pulled over. I got a controlled substance DUI.
But
I posted it all in the fucking newspaper, and my dad's got the same name that I do. It's just embarrassing, man. It's just fucking embarrassing.
yeah, it is, man. It is. But you could probably beat that case, man. Cause
Oh, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm
how
going
can
to. It's not the point. I don't care about the case and the ticket and all that. I can beat that. It's not it, man. It's just the point that I'm doing so good, and then you take that step back, and people see your face all over the thing, and it's embarrassing. Used to it didn't be embarrassing. It's embarrassing now.
yeah, it is, man. But it's cool, man. I mean, don't let that shit discourage you, man. I
Oh,
mean,
I'm not.
keep on
I'm
going
not.
forward, man. Cause you gotta understand, man.
If nothing else, it can't do nothing but make me stronger and never do that shit again. Because that shit's embarrassing. I don't like to be embarrassed. That shit's not a good feeling.
Yeah, it's not, man. You can continue doing good, Charles. I mean,
I
it is
mean,
what it
I didn't
is,
get in
man.
trouble. I didn't hurt nobody or nothing like that. And I was all by myself. I just made
Oh,
a
I
no.
thought you were with that. I thought
I
you were with that chick, Lori,
oh shit, no. I ain't seen her in a minute, man.
cause she's in booked there. She's booked in there next to you.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that, man.
yeah.
I
Cause
didn't
I've
even
seen
know
her.
that.
I've seen her in that video, man. And I'm like, man, that girl looks familiar.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
I didn't
man.
even know that, man. I got out, man. I stayed in jail overnight. I just came home, man. I ain't called nobody. I ain't,
Yeah, cause it looks like
shit's
she had a bench
embarrassing.
warrant.
Fuck.
She
Huh?
it looks like they were looking for her.
No,
That
I didn't even know nothing about that. I was by myself. I
oh
was going up there to see a buddy of mine Saturday morning, man. I got pulled over, swaying in the road.
shit.
I
You gotta be
smoked a
careful,
joint.
man.
I smoked a joint. I mean, it wasn't no serious shit. It was just a joint.
Yeah,
But
but
it's embarrassing. It's still
yeah, you
just
can beat those
embarrassing.
cases. You can beat those cases, man.
Oh yeah, I ain't so much worried about the Texans. It's just I never really understood what embarrassed was like, and now I
Yeah, man.
understand. I
It's
get it.
kind of
It's
it's
kind of
hold on, Charles. Hold
yeah,
on, give me 1 minute.
yeah. Go ahead. I guess I'm going to tell what happened to me this weekend. I've been trying to keep up with us on these interviews, and well, let me tell you what happened. So I'm on my way to work Saturday morning, and I'm having problems with my Jeep, shaking and wobbling all over the road, this, that, and the other, and giving me a hard time, it's costing me a lot of money to get it fixed, blah blah blah. You know how the story goes. So it starts wobbling on me. By it wobbling like that, I missed the road that I got to turn on. So when I miss that road, I go to the next road, and the next road crosses over the county line. It leaves Franklin County and enters into Marion County. So it's a little dog leg that shoots up between uh, Franklin County and Winston County called Bear Creek, Alabama. A little town there, Bear Creek. Well, that little dog leg is Marion County. So when you go over, you go Franklin, Marion, Winston. And when you go back, you go Winston, Marion, Franklin. 5 miles down the road is Franklin and Marion.